Hi, this is Joseph. It's Wednesday, July 30th, 2014, and it is 8:52 a.m. New York time. And we just had some economic data released in the United States about 23 minutes ago. You may have traded it yourself if this is something that's going to be more or less fresh in your mind, that you may have traded this reaction. And again, it was US economic data. What we did is we actually earned approximately 32 pips using the trade copier, and I wanted to explain the setup and how I got involved into the trade to begin with. I actually opened the position yesterday with the trade copier, and I wanted to share some information with you and some details as far as how I trade and execute these trades. So right now we're looking at the 1 hour time frame, and this is what we were actually using to set up the trade yesterday. So with each trade that I execute, I'm always managing the trade. So it's not like any other trade service that you may have used in the past where they might send you an SMS alert, or you get an email alert, or even if you're using a trade copier with another service, you never really know if the trader is watching and managing that open position. But I am. With every trade that I execute with the trade copier, it's the exact same trade that I'm executing in my own personal account. So not only do I want the trade to work for you so that you make money on the trades, I want the trade to work for me too, because that's how I feed my family. So I want the trade to work for everybody that's using the trade copier, and I manage each and every single open position. It doesn't matter how long it takes for the trade to reach its target. So I wanted to explain, with that being said, I wanted to explain, first of all, we've seen some continuation breakout trades. It's a strategy that I developed back in 2001. It's called a continuation breakout trade, and it usually will lead to a trending move or a breakout move. So it sets up with an area of consolidation, and then I wait for the signal candle, and then my expectation is that based on the signal candle, I'm expecting the price to continue in the direction of the breakout. So this was the setup that I was looking at yesterday. This is what actually put me into the trade. This is a continuation breakout trade. So you'll notice that in the past few weeks, we've seen the euro dollar break down, and then it moves sideways into a range of consolidation that lasts anywhere from a day and a half to 3 days. Each week it's a little bit different, but you'll notice that range that continues, and then it drops down a little bit more, and then it creates a new breakout, and then it forms a new range of consolidation for a few more days, and then it drops down again. And we really have to be careful, because you have to think about the possibilities of getting into a trade like this. If it's in a downtrend, well, sure, it might continue for a while, but you never know really when it's going to stop. You have to be careful if you get multiple breakouts in a trend, because eventually it's going to find some support in this case, and it's going to start to pull back. So you got to trade carefully. And that's really the reason why I'm always hands-on with every one of my trades. I don't turn my back on my trades. I'm always watching them. It doesn't matter if it takes 24 hours. So this trade put me, or this signal put me into the trade yesterday, and I used three forms of indicator confirmation. The first one is the Bollinger Bands. The Bollinger Bands must be separating on this closed candle. This is that range of consolidation. I'll go ahead and put another resistance point in here so you can see the high of my consolidation right in here. That's that range of consolidation that lasted for a couple of days. And then we got that signal. So the Bollinger Bands need to be separating away from each other on the close of that signal candle that closes outside of this consolidation range. That shows to me a sign of strength, and it helps me to confirm the possibilities of price continuing in the direction of this breakout, so I can safely enter to sell this or to short it, and to expect normal profit targets. The next indicator that I use is the CCI, and there cannot be any indicator divergence on that CCI on the close of that candle. And then the final indicator is the MACD histogram. And at that point, I get into my trade, and it paid us approximately 32 pips here, but you can see how long we actually had to wait. This is a 1 hour chart. Each one of these candles is 1 hour. So that'll give you an idea of approximately how much time this particular trade took. And it was the fuel that actually drove it to those targets was the economic data for the United States. Now I have to say that each trade that I take doesn't necessarily take this much time. So I get the question, or you may have that question in your mind, how long does it take for your trades to reach their targets? It has nothing to do with me. All I'm doing is identifying the trends in the market by watching price action and behavior, certain price levels, and then waiting for whatever catalyst it takes, or whatever it's going to be that drives price to those targets. And in this case, it was the economic data. It was pretty significant this morning. So the next time we trade a continuation breakout trade, using the trade copier, it might reach its target within 3 hours or 7 hours or 5 hours. So this is not normal price action or behavior, but it's to be expected because it is what it is. The market moves like this on occasion, and there are specific reasons why it does what it does. All I can do is manage the trade. So with every trade that I execute for you with a trade copier, you can rest assured that I'm going to be actively managing that trade every step of the way. I want it to work for you just as much as I want the trade to work for me. And that's why you know I'm going to be hands-on. I don't turn my back on any trade. And I'm managing the trade to make sure that it reaches those targets. So it was a great trade. And this is one of the most profitable trading strategies that I use on a daily basis when the market provides me the opportunity. I just have to wait for the right setup. Now, I guarantee that every single month we're going to close with a positive monthly return. And you can do the same thing as soon as you sign up to use the trade copier. And the trade copier only takes just a few minutes to install. It's really easy. Once you get it installed on your MT4 platform, you're ready to go and you'll start receiving trades just like this one in your trading account. So even if you're sleeping, I'm managing this trade. When you wake up, you see money in your trading account. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to trading for you.